So hello friends, so how are you? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so in this video we will talk about how to set up ant migration tool. Okay, what is the prerequisite? Okay, and how to what software is needed to set up the ant migration tool. Okay, so here this is the install the ant migration tool. Okay, so let's go to the notepad. Okay, to install the ant migration tool or to set up the ant migration tool, what is the needed? Okay, so in the prerequisite we need to download the java. Okay, means your in your system uh, jdk should be installed. Okay, above jdk 11. Okay, and you should have in your system apache ant should be installed. Okay, and then environment variable means path should be correctly mapped for the java and apache ant. Okay, and then you need to download the ant migration tool. Okay, so I will share in the comment box that how to download. You can I will share the url. Okay, so using that url you can download the ant migration tool, uh, latest java version or apache ant. So three setup is needed, means three software: apache ant, java, and ant migration tool. Okay, so this is the url. Okay, and these are three urls. Okay, you need to download and in your system. Okay, so let's go to the uh, let's go to the here. Okay, so now I have already downloaded. Okay, so you can see here apache ant. Okay, I have downloaded salesforce ant also. I have downloaded, and I have already downloaded the jdk 23 windows x 64 bin. Okay, means jdk version I have already downloaded. Okay, so I have all three downloaded in my system. Okay, and then you need to you need to uh, this is the compressed file. Okay, means if you download the salesforce ant or apache ant, so this should be a compressed file, zip file. Okay, so you should first you should unzip that file. Okay, means you can extract all in any folder. Okay, so I have already extract in the document folder here. So you can see apache ant and salesforce ant. Okay, and I have already set up the ant environment variable and java also. So window r cmd. So now the command is opened. Okay, and if here search java version. Okay, so okay, no problem, that is the command hyphen vers. So now you can see the Java version is 23 something, and with date is that is the what date it is installed 1510. Okay, and now uh, Apache Ant. So Ant version. So you can see the what is the Ant version 1.10.15. Okay, so that is the already set up in my system. Okay, so how you can set? Okay, how you can set up that environment variable. Okay, so you need to open uh, edit environment variable. Okay, in your system if you are using windows 11, so you can search. Okay, so now you are able to see that environment variable. Okay, here. Okay, you can see. So here you need to add ant underscore home. Okay, and where there you have apache ant. Okay, so you should copy that url and paste here. Okay, and that ant home it ant home should be in the path variable as well. So how can we use that? You can see a percentage ant home percentage and slash bin. Okay, and you can set up like that. Okay, and also I have set up the Java. Okay, here you can see program file Java JDK 3 hyphen b. Okay, so I have already set up. Okay, so path of the Apache Ant, you can see here Apache Ant, and uh, for the Java as well. Okay, you can see here Java I have already set up. Okay, Ant home you have already set up. So means that you have created own variable na Ant home. Okay, so that variable should be mapped inside the path. Okay, path URL. Okay, so you can see here I have already added Salesforce CLI, that it is the Salesforce CLI. Okay, it is the for Java, it is the for Ant home. Okay, so then you should be able to access in the command. Okay, like ant version, if you uh, will give the command ant underscore v, so you can find, otherwise you will get the error ant keyword is not identified. Okay, so so here, what is the URL? You can see user became, and how can you find that URL? Okay, so I have, this is the URL. You can see user Vikas Mishra documents. Inside the documents Apache Ant is there. So here this is the document. Okay, and in the document Apache Ant this is, and now you can click on this search URL, so you can find the URL. Okay, so like that, and you can set up. Okay, so now our next move, that is the Apache Ant migration tool. This is the Salesforce Ant migration tool which is downloaded from your URL. Okay, so now here there are sample folder. Okay, you need to click on sample folder. Okay, and now there are two build file. Okay, you can see here build xml. Now you can open that big build xml using notepad. Okay, so you can see this is the build xml. Okay, that will be for command that you need to use for the deployment purpose. Okay, and this is the build file. You can, this is the build file. Okay, you can give username and you can give the password. Okay, whatever the username, whatever the password you need to give here, and you need to add here. And also the server URL, means you are using a sandbox, so you need to change test.salesforce.com. If you are using production, so you need to use login.salesforce.com. Now if you are using a DevOps org, so you can use login.salesforce.com. Okay, so also you can change the max poll 20 to 100, like this is the time duration. Okay, so there are two files, build xml, okay, and build properties. So in the build properties you need to give the username and password, and build xml you need to use the command. Okay, so what command you need to use? So here you can see there are a lot of commands: undeployed code, deploy code, run test, deploy code level. Okay, deploy code. So there are commands. Okay, you need to get, but we use, basically I use deploy unpackaged. Okay, so here there is the check only is equal to false, right? You need to add check only attribute is equal to false. Otherwise, if you will give the command deploy unpackaged, deploy unpackaged, so that deployed unpackaged, so what will do, it will deploy directly. Okay, so you need to give check only is equal to false. Then what will happen, it will validate, and then you can deploy. Okay, by going in your org. Okay, so first you need to validate. So for validating, check only should be false, otherwise default it would be true, so it will deploy directly. Okay, So here you can give the password. Suppose I want to retrieve the source code. Okay, so you can give that username and password of that you or in that from that, or you are you want to get uh, you want to retrieve the record. Okay, you want to retrieve the source code. Okay, and suppose after retrieving the source code, you want to deploy the source code in other org. Okay, so you need to update the username and password. Okay, and then you can give the command. Okay, so here there are there are many commands, deploy and deploy. So I will use deploy unpackaged. Okay, that is deploy unpackage and retrieve unpackaged. Okay, we will use two commands. Okay, so now here once you install the ant migration tool, and you have download once you have download the ant migration tool, and you will unzip that file, so you will be able to see that three three file like that: sample and salesforce and redeem readme. Okay, the readme, that is the some uh, description that what does check only true, what is the command. Okay, and once we you will open the sample folder, so you will be able to see that code package, my package, remove code package, and unpackaged. Okay, so if you give the command, okay, retrieve unpackaged, so that whatever the source code you will retrieve, so you will get inside this folder. Okay, and you should update this package.xml. Okay, so here what do you want to retrieve? Apex class, Apex trigger, lightning component, lightning wave component, aura component, validation, whatever the whatever the classes the validations or permissions that want to retrieve, that you need to add in the package.xml. Okay, and so that you can retrieve and you can deploy. Okay, so in the package XML. And so what is the command? Okay, so you can see the command here. There are two commands: retrieve unpackage means from which you environment you want to retrieve, so that this command you need to give that. And for deploy, so you need to give the deploy unpackaged. Okay, so it will deploy means it will validate in your org if check only is equal to true. So what we are using: retrieve unpackaged and deploy unpackaged. Okay, so here uh, there is a command retrieve unpackaged we are using here: retrieve unpackaged and deploy unpackaged. So in the deploy unpackaged, uh, in the deploy unpackaged, check only should be true, otherwise it will directly deploy the code in your org. Okay, so that is the basic things for the ant migration. Okay, so I think that is the clear. Okay, so if you would have any questions related to that, so you can add in the comment box. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.